So within Islam, go to Islam. When a Muslim sells the benefit of becoming a Muslim, what are the benefits? Hey, if you become one, here's what's going to happen. Christianity, you accept, you're going to heaven, salvation, great. What is it with becoming a Muslim?
I think the best reason for a secular American to become a Muslim is because it provides structure. We started off this wonderful time together, Patrick, talking about relativism.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you think about relativism enough, you begin to realize that you can never look into your spouse's face and say, you should not have said that. There's no should. There's no ought. And you can't look into your child's face and say to them, that was wrong what you did. No, if you're a moral relativist, it's all just a matter of choice. It's all relative. Well, you see, you try and live that out enough. You live in a family, in a neighborhood, in a school. You play on a ball team. You live in a culture. You watch a government go in that direction, and it is stinking meaningless. Life is a stinking crapshoot. And then Islam comes in saying, here's structure. Here's structure for every area of your life. And I think those Americans who have become Muslims have done it largely often for that reason. I yearn for structure. I yearn for order, because this is chaos, moral relativism. It's totally chaotic.
Well, I would say, Muslim Catholics and Jews probably have more structure than Christianity does. There's a system of what you do. There's rituals. There's certain more sacrifice to be one. If you want to be a Jew, there's a lot of sacrifice you're making. If you want to be a Muslim, there's a lot of sacrifice you're making and certain habits you got to follow. And I would even put Mormonism in there, because their service is longer. There's certain things you do on Monday, certain things you wear, certain structures you have to have financially. It's not just 10%, it's more. There's certain ways you go about it. Kids go in 2 years, learn a language, go to a different place, go to your, what do they call it when you go on your 2-year missions trip that you go on, right? Okay, so that's fine. That's the structure part. But that can't be it. What else are they selling for one to say, yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm open to the idea.
Well, I think obviously the Mormons bang away on family, which is great, obviously, tremendous. And Muslims, I think, do a very good job talking about devotion. You pray 5 times a day, facing Mecca, buddy. So get down on your knees and pray to God. So, there are some points there that are legitimate, I feel. Very legitimate. But remember, Patrick, read the Gospels. And it was some of the most structured people that gave Jesus the most difficulty. They were called Pharisees. And they had everything structured. And they had all the rules down, and they crossed all their T's and dotted all their I's. And they were dead in their structure. Jesus comes to cause a revolution of the heart, where we are overwhelmed by God's amazing grace, and that changes us at the root of our being. So yes, structure is good, but watch out for structure, because structure can, especially in religion, be deadly. Legalism, Pharisaism, it can be lethal.